Hello there, I'm going to show you how to make this very cute and easy Halloween pin cushion. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, I have over 400 videos. I have a piece of cardstock, it's just a little bit thicker than a piece of paper. And I have a bowl for my kitchen, I'm just going to put it face down. And I'm just going to draw a circle in pencil all the way around my bowl. I try not to do it with a marker because I'll end up marking my bowls. So you go, I've drawn a circle. It's going to be big as small as you want it to be. Won't go too small though. Now I'm going to get some scissors and I'm going to cut around this circle. So this is our circle. I'm going to fold the circle in half. I'm going to fold it in half again. And I'm going to do another half. And this is going to be one of your templates. So I'm going to cut that template out. You're going to follow the crease lines that we just made. And this is going to be your template for your fabric, for your pincushion. So if you count around all these sections, you're going to need 8 of these to make the complete circle. This pattern is obviously going to work best if you use a smaller print. And I'm going to try and get these spiders in the centre somewhat. And now I'm going to draw around the template. I'm just using a regular pen for this. This is why you should use some cardstock as well, because it's just slightly thicker. And then I can cut this section out. And I am going to be alternating my fabrics. So there's 2 different colours on my pincushion. You should end up with something that looks like this. We're now going to take this over to the sewing machine. I use a Babylock Soprano. I'm not paid nor sponsored to create this video. In the top thread of my machine, I'm going to be using a polyester, and also I'll be using a polyester thread that matches the same weight in the bobbin area. You're going to match each section up right sides together. And what that means is you're going to put in the pretty side of the fabric, the printed side of the fabric, face down with your other section of fabric, right sides together, and you're going to sew along. Once you've sewed it, you're going to open it up, you're going to get your next section and right sides together, place it down and sew along. And then you're going to continue on until you've finished your circle. When you come to meet the other side here, you're going to turn it right sides out, and then you are going to sew all the way down, closing it up. Don't worry about that middle section, we'll be covering it up with a button later. I'm going to press this down. I'm going to get another piece of fabric and I'm going to place this circle right sides together on top, and then I'm going to cut around it, making sure that I'm not matching it. I'm going to make it just a little bit bigger to make it easier on myself. I'm now going to sew around this circle, but I am going to leave a bit of a gap so I can turn everything right sides out. So I'm going to cut around, see how I've left this opening here? So I'm going to cut around my fabric and I'm going to cut close to, but not on the stitches. Now we're going to find that opening and we're going to push everything right sides through, just pushing it all through. Now I do like to press this out again. And now we're going to place some polyfill inside of this opening here. Now I wouldn't overstuff your pincushion because you've still got to sew it down, and unfortunately you're going to have to do that by hand. So we're just going to have to stuff this all in. Like I said, don't overstuff it, and then I'm going to hand stitch this opening closed. So the opening is closed, I've hand sewn that shut, and then I'm going to use some embroidery floss as a bit of detail, and I've used 3 skeins, and I have tied a knot right at the bottom, and then we're going to go through the very centre of our pincushion, going to go all the way through to the back, pull it all out, and then go back through again. So we kind of want to make the centre portion really tight, basically, and draw it all in. Might take a few goes, because we've got that polyfill inside of there. So make it so it's really, really pressed down. And that would be able to finish off that with that button at the end. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pull it back through to the middle again. And then we're going to follow along this side here. I'm going to turn it around, go back through the middle again. So we're just following along all the seams to add a little bit of detail. Then go along this seam here. And then come back through the centre. Pull it in. And then go around this portion, back through the centre. Pull that in. Make sure it's somewhat staying within the seam. And continue round. Pull it in, go around, pull it in, go around, if you pull it in slightly, it makes this kind of like flower shape. And you see how you can't see the kind of mess that we had in the centre there? And then just go through the middle again, so that just doesn't move on you. Go back out. And then we can basically sew that button on now. It just adds a little bit of extra detail. Oh, them spiders have come out looking really cute. And then just sew that button securely into place. How seriously cute is this Halloween pincushion? And just so you know, you can share any of my videos on any social media platforms. And please subscribe, like this video, and comment. Let me know what you think of this.